Hey guys, so now that my 2013 Scion FRS build is fully complete, time to move on to my next project. This is an Audi S5, 333 horsepower, supercharged. This thing's fully loaded with everything. This is not the base model, it's the Premium Plus. Super light front end damage. I just got this on Copart. You come around here, we can see our first S5 badge. And it's located right here on the brake caliper. You can see it better on the other one. Here, we begin to see our, what is this, second S5 badge?
Second, yeah.
Second S5 badge. Really nice S5 diffuser. The regular A5s do not have this. Obviously, quad tip exhaust. I'm gonna straight pipe that later on. Also got backup sensors. I mean, this thing's got everything. Come around here, this whole end is really nice. I'll get into the interior a little bit later. So when you back up, right off the bat, you see that the reinforcement bar was missed. So there's zero frame damage on this car. Now take a look at this. This reinforcement is 100% intact. That way I know there's no frame damage on it, and I don't need to bring it to any frame shop. I could do all the work myself. When we open the hood, we see that from the top, you can see some more mangled parts. The biggest concern with this mangled part up here is that it caught the serpentine belt and the serpentine belt ripped off. But that's not an issue. They're 25 bucks at any store, and I'll just get that replaced. But before I go ahead and order the serpentine belt, I want to take everything off so I get a really good picture of where the damage is and what other parts I need to buy. I already bought the bumper, and I already got a head. See, fenders broken. Very typical of aluminum fenders, since they don't bend, they just crack. Broken fenders, both of them I have to replace. Well, other than that, not many parts. We're looking at just a few parts on the front end: hood, bumper, headlight, core support, radiator, serpentine belt, and 2 fenders. It's quite a bit of parts, but much better than repairing quarter panels like on my FRS. And even that turned out really good. I'm getting the same color parts, so I avoid having to hire anybody to paint or do any work on my car, because labor is where a lot of money gets spent on rebuilding these cars. So I want to do as much of it as I can on my own. And from what I see here, I can change everything out myself. Tomorrow I'll be... So now let's take a look at the inside of the car. The interior looks absolutely beautiful. Very minimal wear anywhere. It just needs a little bit of vacuuming on the seats. But the attention to detail on this car is amazing. It's got carbon fiber trim everywhere. It's got the S5 badges all over the place. Seats are amazing. The really nice design, and we see one on the steering wheel. And then right behind the paddle shifters, we see another S5 badge on the tachometer. But overall, this car is amazing. It has no airbags blown. So much less work to do because of that. What I really like is the headlights. Once you got it in the on position, these daylight running lights are amazing. When we get to damage on this car, there's really not much to it. It just needs a new core support and a few exterior panels, like the bumper cover, which I already have. It needs one headlight because this one's cracked. Needs a radiator support, and I don't know what else, but I hope not too much. So I want to get to work taking these parts off to see if I can uncover any more damage. If I don't want to wait any longer, I'm going to go ahead and start taking apart the front end. This is all expected. The radiator has most of the hit, and it's not even that bad. So our next step will probably be to take the radiator off. We got the original bumper off. Let's see how it looks. It's looking much cleaner now. Much cleaner. So now, next step is either the radiator or the core support, but I'm thinking it's the radiator. So right now I'm looking for the bolts to unscrew to take the radiator off. We could see the belt fell off just like we expected, but everything else looks good. So as of right now, we're about 4 hours in. Let's see what we're looking at here now. The tensioner needs to be replaced. That's like a $25 part. We see some sort of sensor here that has to be replaced, and the AC tubes can be replaced as well. Also, this wheel has to be replaced because it got damaged right there. This has to be replaced. And other than that, there's no other damages.